Here's Johnny, just kidding, it's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Jack Nicholson's Jack Torrance from The Shining. So let's get started. We need some orange stained clay, orange wool, blue wool, green wool, red wool, brown wool, cyan wool, white stained clay, and a block of iron. A couple other blocks that we'll get them as we need them. But we're going to start with 4 blocks of our orange stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip a space and then we're going to put 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our orange wool, and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our blue wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place 5 blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excuse me. Now we're going to grab our green wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our brown wool, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks in this side, 2 blocks in this side. We're going to grab our cyan wool, and we're going to place 2 blocks, and then 1, 2. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you guys need to. Now we're going to grab our red wool, and what we're going to do is that we're just going to place, starting here, we're going to go all the way up until we're even with that row. Same thing on this side. We're going to go all the way up until we're even with that cyan wool block. Then down here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks, and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have that so far. Now let's go to this side. We're going to raise this all the way up, stopping 1 block short, and then we're going to put 2 more blocks here and here. There we go. 1 red wool here, 1 below, and to the right, taking this guy out. So you end up with that shape. Then we're going to grab our white stained clay, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do this hand, and this hand's going to be holding the at. So this part's a little more tricky, but it's actually really easy. We're going to grab a red wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to go into our inventory. We are going to grab our, where is it? It's up here. Our oak plank, and we can get rid of our cyan wool because we no longer need it. And then we also need to get our light gray wool, and we can get rid of our orange because we don't need that. And what else do we need? We're gonna need this gray wool for the eyes eventually. So now to this adze, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start down here, even though we just left off up there. We're gonna skip a space, and we're gonna put 1 block of iron, and then 3 light gray wools. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And we also need 2 more blocks here. So there we go. Make sure you guys have this shape. Then we're going to go grab our block of iron, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our oak plank, and we're going to go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We can grab our white stained clay, and we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. So there you go. That's what his adze should look like. The one that he's going to use to knock down that door to kill that girl. I forgot how the movie goes. All I know is he busts through the door and says like, "Here's Johnny." But back to his face. We're going to grab our white stained clay. We're going to put the 1 block back here, 1 next to it. So that's going to be our neck. And then we're just going to do this. We're going to put our 5 blocks there. Then we're going to extend it by 2 blocks on this side. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. We're going to go up and to the left. Up and to the right. Oops, there we go. And starting right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 3 gray wools. 1, 2, 3. Another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. 1, 2. Light gray wool. Let's grab our white stained clay, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our gray wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Light gray wool. Let's go back to our white stained clay, and we can actually just fill this in. Now we can take a step back. Let's see what we have so far. Make sure you guys got this. Pause it if you need to. We're going to grab our white stained clay, and we're just going to go up and around what we have built so far. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. Then to the left, up, and to the left. Then our red will goes. Whoops, no, that's not red. Red will goes here and here. Now what we can do is that we're going to go to the right and up. 1, 2, 3, and then down. And now we can connect this, guys. So we're left with that ugly hole, so we need to fill it up or fill it in. Some more of our white stained clay. Now we can take a step back. Now we're going to do his ears. For his ears, what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to place 1, and then 1, 2. So just make sure it's at that eye level. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So 1, and then 1, 2. So that way, from the front, it actually looks like he has ears. Now we're going to do his hair. For his hair, we're going to grab our brown wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 right here. Then starting here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. And then 1. Like so. We're going to go straight up until we end up here. And then another row right there. So you got to just make sure it ends at this level. And then we're going to place 2 blocks. And then another 2. So that you end up with that. We're going to do that on this side now. We're going to place 3 blocks. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Take that out. And then 1 more block. 4 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 blocks. 1, 2. And 1 last block. Now we can go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2. Yet again. 1, 2. Now we can connect this, guys. 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Oops, what am I doing? I'm making a mess. Alright, and now we're almost done. All we have left to do is that starting in this block, we are going to place 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. So now let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we can just connect this, guys. And we are done building Jack Nicholson's Jack Torrance from The Shining. I'm probably going to do like the little twins that come out in the hallway and they say their little creepy lines. So that's probably going to be your next Pit Sword tutorial. So if you guys enjoyed building this, give this video a like, a dislike if you didn't. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about us. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below and we'll see you next time.